What's good? What's good? What's good? What if I told you can get approved for a car loan and a credit card at the same time by just using one hard inquiry? You already know what time it is. I'm about to give you that game, so let's get right into it. Welcome back to the #1 credit educational channel. Hey, my name is Dave, where I show you how to remove negative items off your credit report, how to build a relationship with those banks, and how to get to that money. So in today's video, like I said before, one hard inquiry, a car loan, and a high limit credit card by just using, like I said, one hard inquiry. So I'm gonna give you the game, I'm gonna give you the step-by-step play on how you can basically take advantage of just using one hard inquiry to get to where you ultimately want to be, which is a car and a high limit credit card, and using that high limit credit card to make you some money. First things first, you have to build a relationship with Langley Federal. Open up a savings account. Go ahead and deposit $20, $30 into the savings account. And what's gonna happen is they are gonna do a hard pull, but that hard pull lasts for 30 days. So how you're gonna take advantage of this is once you open up a savings account and they check your credit score and you have at least a 600 credit score or higher when it comes to opening up a savings account, what you want to do now is you want to make sure your Equifax credit report is all cleaned up, right? You want to make sure you have no missed payments. You want to make sure you have no collections. You want to make sure your utilization is below 10% to get the highest credit limit possible. 30% is okay, but to maximize on a credit limit, you want to make sure your utilization is below 10%. Also, you want to have different type of accounts. You want to make sure you can handle revolving accounts and installment accounts. So you want to make sure you have a different type of accounts to maximize on the high limit you're going to get, because they can see that you can manage credit. Also, you want to make sure you don't have that many hard inquiries, 5 or less. I always say 5 or less, depending on where you're applying at. So make sure your hard inquiries are at least 5 or less when you're actually going to apply for a credit card and an auto loan. So what's so good about Langley Federal is that hard inquiry that you applied for to open up a savings account. Like I said, it lasts for 30 days. So now that you know it lasts for 30 days, there are certain things you can do to actually get ultimate funding when it comes to a credit card and an auto loan. I did it. Check my results right here. I'm gonna show you a video of what I got, and a picture of what I got and a picture of my car, right? So I did the same thing. I got a loan, I got a credit card with just using one hard inquiry. And I was like, if I can do this, many other people would do the same thing. So think about it like this. If you can get a credit card, you can also get a personal loan. So depending on what you want to do, you can do the same thing. So now that you know the play, this is how you're going to execute on the play. This is how you're going to make sure you get approved for this credit card, this auto loan, or whatever you want, this personal loan, whatever you want when it comes to Langley Federal and their products. So what you want to do is make sure you have a 680 credit score or higher. I talked about make sure you have no collections. I talked about make sure you have 100% payment history. I talked about make sure you have different type of accounts. I talked about make sure you have 5 hard inquiries or less. You know the play. So make sure your credit score is at least 680 or higher when it comes to actually applying for this, for those type of accounts that you actually want. So to get approved, what you want to do is after you open up a savings account, wait 3 to 4 days, right? If you're in the area, go inside the bank, build that relationship, talk to a human being. Make sure your credit score is 680 or higher, because inside Langley Federal, a loan officer have the power to approve you on spot. So make sure you go in there presentable. Even though you have the credit score, make sure you go in there presentable, because they have the power to approve you right there on spot. So go in there and make sure you look presentable. Talk to the loan officer, ask them how their day is, ask them questions, ask them different type of things. Just build that relationship. Ask them how they're doing. Ask them where they're from, how long they've been working there, why did you start working there. Just start building that relationship, start creating that relationship inside the bank. Then after you create that relationship with the loan officer, go ahead and apply. I guarantee you're going to get approved once you apply inside, because you built that relationship. You made their day, because most people don't ask their day. They just ask. They're demanding. They're demanded. What you want to do is go inside and create that relationship. Go in there, be different. Ask them about their day. Ask them how long they've been working there. Ask them why they want to work. Why did they choose this profession? Ask them different questions. Ask them about their kids if they have kids. Ask them about what they're doing this weekend. Just continue asking questions. You're building a relationship. You're creating a relationship. So anytime you walk in there, they're gonna say hi to you and stuff like that. So Go ahead and create that relationship with the actual bank, the loan officer. Next, if you're gonna call over the phone and you're not in Virginia, what you're gonna do is do the same thing. You're gonna create that relationship with the loan officer or whoever's on the phone. Build that relationship. Ask them how their day was. Ask them this. Ask them that. Ask them when they start working there. Just continue asking questions and then apply for the credit card. I guarantee you're gonna get approved as long as you have a 680. As long as you have my 680 credit score or higher. You have your utilization below 30%. 10% is the best. Make sure you have no collections, no charge-off, no bankruptcy, no foreclosure, no negative item on your credit report. Make sure you have 5 hard inquiries or less. Make sure you have different type of accounts, because the more accounts you have, they realize that you can they realize you can manage credit. So just make sure you're doing all these certain things. And if you need more help, if you need to ask more questions, watch this video right here. I'll show you step by step on how to get approved for a credit card. I'll show you step by step on how you can become a member. So just watch this playlist right here.